Hello everybody, welcome back to Mayhem on the Field. The last time I posted a video, it was NFL Imperialism Chaos, or the Wheel of Chaos. That's what we're going to do today, but this time it's a little bit different, because it is only the 12 teams that have never won a Super Bowl. That does not mean that that they've never been to a Super Bowl, but they've never won. And 4 of these teams have never been into a Super Bowl in general. And the teams in this gauntlet is the Arizona Cardinals, the Atlanta Falcons, the Buffalo Bills, the Carolina Panthers, the Cincinnati Bengals, who actually won, spoiler alert, who won the first episode of Wheel of Chaos, and then the Cleveland Browns, Detroit Lions, Houston Texans, Jacksonville Jaguars, Tennessee Titans, and since there's less players for each win, a team gets to still be able to sell two players instead of one, and there will also be power-ups. For example, there will be double trouble, which is like instead of 2, you get 3, so it's actually triple. You know. Anyways, I'll see you, or let's spin this wheel for turn number 1. Oh, I forgot to mention, a loser gets eliminated just like last time. The Houston Texans, which I believe is there was 73, but I think they're tied for along with Chicago Bears, I think they're tied for the worst team. They are and like, what team, or which team is their opponent? It's going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars, it's 83-73. It might be easy dub for the Jaguars. We never know. I'll see you when we load in to turn number 1. Starting off 0-0, kickoff, first and goal, interception already. 7-3, 24-yard field goal. This is going very fast. And the second quarter, 7-6, 10-6, 16-7. Or 17-14, 17-21. Extra point good, 4th and 11. And just like that, the Houston Texans are eliminated. And the Jaguars did 2 players from the Texans. You can see the Jacksonville Jaguars take 83 overall, Brandon Cook, along with, 79 overall, Desmond King Jr. The only reason he's a 79 overall is because the Texans don't really have that many, you know. Anyways, let's move on to turn 2. Okay, it's time for turn number 2. Let's spin this wheel to see what it lands on. And again, this phone does not have screen recording, so you can't see it. And it's the Buffalo Bills, which I think is what overall are they? I think they're like a... Oh, they're 89, that's not that too bad, but who are the Buffalo Bills going to be facing? It's actually crazy they've never won a Super Bowl. They are facing wait, let me make sure. Yeah, the Atlanta Falcons, again. The winner, oh wow, 74-89, wow, it might be the 15 overall difference, wow. Remember the winner is... Huh? Anyways, the winner will take 2 players. I'll see you when I
Anyways, my moderator, by the way.
I literally... You're stupid. Anyways, 14-3, the Bills in complete control. Obviously, 21-10. Extra point good. Back and forth, kinda. 24-12. 31 to 19, 31 to 26, fourth quarter. The Falcons in control, 38 to 34. Can the Falcons come back? 41 to 34. And they needed a miracle to come back, but they couldn't. And the Atlanta Falcons are eliminated. I'll get back to you when the Bills take 2 players. As you can see, the Buffalo Bills take 91 overall, Chris Lindstrom, and 88 overall, A.J. Terrell Jr. Let's move on to turn number 3. Okay, it's turn number 3. Let's spin this wheel. The Carolina Panthers. Very interesting. They've only gone to 1 Super Bowl, and they lost that Super Bowl, or I believe it's only 1. 81 overall. Somehow they're that high. I know this is Madden 23, but you know. But which team are they gonna be facing? It's gonna be the Tennessee Titans. I believe they were 75 overall. I'm not exactly sure. Yep, 81 to 75. I'll see you when I load in. As you can see, starting off a game immediately with a touchdown. Tied 7-10, or it was tied 7-10, back and forth, 14-10, 48 field goal, 4th and 10, PAT, 21, 24-13, 24-21. Back and forth. Could be looking for an upset. 24-42, and just like that, the Carolina Panthers are eliminated, and what an upset. The Titans move on, and still 2 players. I'll see you when I give them 2 players. You can see the Tennessee Titans take 94 overall, Derrick Henry, along with 85 overall, Derrick Browns. A lot of Derricks. Let's move on to, I believe, turn number 4. Okay, turn number 4. Let's immediately spin this wheel, not wasting any more time. So who is it gonna be? Oh, I think it's gonna be, and it is the Cleveland Browns. But who are the Cleveland Browns? Somehow 83 overall, by the way. Somehow. Anyways, and let's spin this wheel to see. Anyways, okay, who are they facing? Okay, wow, they're facing that last episode's winners of the Wheel of Chaos. Again, spoilers, the Cincinnati Bengals. Which orange is better? Is it the Browns? Is it the Bengals? Find out right now. As you can see, the Bengals starting with his Essen. 3-0, 3-3, 3-10 with a touchdown and extra point. 4th and goal, 6 and 10, 6 and 13. The 13 and 13 all tied up. 13 and 20, 20 and 20 could be looking. 20 and 27 could be looking for the, and it's gonna be the first overtime of the night, and by, I believe it was a field goal. Wait, by a field goal, the Browns are eliminated, and the Bengals were still players, or 2 players from the Cleveland Browns. And if the Bengals couldn't get any better, they signed 99 overall Myles Garrett and 97 overall Nick Chubb. I mean, there's nothing stopping them from winning back-to-back. It's like the Green Bay Packers won back-to-back in the first and second Super Bowl. Nothing stopping them. This ain't scripted. I'll see you in round number 5. Okay, it's round number 5. Let's officially spin this wheel. Who is it gonna be? It's gonna be the Buffalo Bills, who I believe just a couple of rounds ago they won. against, who was it? I think it was, I forget. Anyways, but who are they gonna be facing? It's gonna be this, wait, let me make sure. Yep, the Cincinnati Bengals, who just got 2 massive upgrades. And I think they were already 84, maybe they were 83, I forget. Anyways, that 85 to 84. Let's see if Myles Garrett and Nick Chubb and Joe Burrow can lead them to a victory against Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen. I'll be back when we load in. The Bengals start with the ball. They get a field goal, but the Bears get a touchdown. They get another field goal. They get another field goal. 7-9. 7-16. The Bengals back in control. 7-22. The Bengals locking in. 7-36. 7-39, and what a dominant win! How not by probably with help by Myles Garrett and Nick Chubb, and to make them even stronger, they're about to get 2 more massive players from the Buffalo Bills. I'll see you then. And as you can see, as I said before, the Bengals are gonna get even stronger this time with two more massive names, aka 91 overall Chris Lindstrom and 90 overall Jordan Poyer, however you say that name. Let's move on to turn number 6, and which you're officially halfway done. Okay, turn number 6. Let's spin for the halfway mark. It is going to be the Tennessee Titans, and they are facing, if I can find them. Yep, the 79 overall Tennessee Titans are facing the Detroit Lions, which I believe this is their first time appearing in this episode, which is not. So, 79-79 is a very even matchup. Let's see who is a better blue team. We already had a battle of the orange teams, which the Bengals won, and now let's figure out who's a better blue team when we load in. As you can see, 7-0, Detroit back in position, 10-3 now. 13-3, the Titans in control. 13-6 with another field goal, 20-6. They probably aren't going to be able to come back. 13-20, maybe not. 27-20, 34-20, and just like that in the first game, the Detroit Lions are eliminated. I'll get back to you when the Titans become even more powerful. Unfortunately, as you can see, I cannot sign both the player, or I can't sign any players because the roster is full. So it's going to keep on going until every team remaining, depending on if it is full. Anyways, let's just move on straight to turn number 7. The Arizona Cardinals, they've not been seen in a couple of times. But who are the Cardinals looking to face? 76 overall Cardinals. Actually, have the Cardinals been seen today? I'm not exactly sure. They are facing the Cincinnati Bengals, which is, I believe, they are a 84 overall. I mean, crazy. I mean, last episode, or like in the first episode of the Chaos Imperialism, we've seen like a 77 overall be the 85 overall. So you never know, but I'm pretty sure the Bengals gotten this back. The Bengals start with possessions 0-7, 7-7, all tied up, back and forth, 14-7. The Cardinals in control, all using all their timeouts, 14-14, 14-21, 14-28. The Bengals want to come back, 14-35, trying to hold them at 14 points, using all their times out, and just like that, the Arizona Cardinals are eliminated. And I'm not exactly sure if the Cincinnati Bengals can take any more players, but we'll see. I'm actually kind of surprised they let me add 2 more players. So they are receiving wide receiver 95 overall DeAndre Hopkins and 91 overall Buddha, or Butter, however you say that name, Baker. Let's move on to turn number 7, 8. I think it's 8. Let's move on to turn number 8, and let's immediately spin this wheel. 5 teams remaining. The Minnesota Vikings, I believe this is their first time being seen. They are 85 overall, but let's see who they are gonna face. It's gonna be the LA Chargers. I think both of these. I think this is the first time for both teams. It's 85 overall, 84 overall. What color is better? Is it purple? Is it blue? Is it LA or is it Minnesota? Let's find out when I load in. The Chargers start off with a ball, 14-0. The Vikings 21-0, 28-0. The Vikings finally score 7-28 before the second quarter. Wow. 70-35, the Vikings trying to come back, 17-42, interception, 17-45, what a dominant victory by the LA Chargers, and the Vikings are eliminated, and they still 2 players from the Vikings. As you can see, the LA Chargers take 96 overall wide receiver Justin Jefferson, and they also take 92 overall Dalvin Cook. Let's move on to turn number 9 with 4 teams left. Okay, turn number 9, 4 teams left. Let's spin the wheel to see who it lands on. The Cincinnati Bengals. They are 84 overall, even though I've given them like so many players. Somehow they're still only 84. Anyways, let's move on. Who are they facing? They are facing, I believe, yeah, that's a Jacksonville Jaguars. 78 overall to 84 overall. Crazy things has happened. Let's see who wins. The Bengals start with the ball. Back and forth, interception. Getting a field goal, 46 yards. Getting another one, 50 yards. 6-7, 13-7. 19-7, 19-10, 55-yard field goal, 4th and goal, 22-yard field goal, 19-20, 25-20, and just like that, by a touchdown, the Jacksonville Jaguars are eliminated. The Bengals take 86 overall, Brandon Scherf, and 85 overall wide receiver, Christian Kirk. Let's move on to turn number 10. Okay, turn number 10. Let's spin this wheel with 3 teams left, and whichever team it does not land on, or when I spin it twice, is a team that's automatically going to the finals, and that's not going to be Bengals. They're going to need to fight their way to the finals, in which it is still 84, because like they've gotten so many hard hitters. I don't know if it's, I know it's still 84. Anyways, wow, maybe it's like I don't know. Anyways, let's see. Remember who's gonna land? What is it gonna land on? What team? It's gonna be the LA Chargers, who in an absolute blowout destroyed the Vikings, which means the Tennessee Titans automatically move on to the finals. 84 overall versus 82 overall. This is kind of a close game. Let's see who moves on. The Chargers start off with a ball, now tied up 7-7, 7-14, the Chargers in control, 7-21, 7, 24, not like this. The Bengals came so far. 10 to 24, 17 to 24, 24 to 24, all tied up. The Bengals back in control, 31 to 31, overtime, 38, and just like that, what a comeback from the Cincinnati Bengals, and the LA Chargers are eliminated, and it's gonna, and unlike last, there's gonna be no more players given. So let's move on straight to the finals. It's the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Tennessee Titans. Who will win the second episode of Will of Chaos? We are here, final team. It's the Bengals versus the Titans. But I'm gonna spin this wheel one last time, just like last episode, to see which is the attacking team and which is the away team. Usually, it doesn't really matter, but I just like to spin, and the attacking team is the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans, which officially means that the Bengals are the away team, or the home team. 79 overall, 84 overall. Who will win? The Bengals has a chance to win 2 episodes back to back, which means they will be officially the best team in the NFL who has never been into a Super Bowl. But even though the Titans are only a 79 overall, then no one to be messing with. They beat 2 giants to get to this position. And though they got to skip to the finals, that does not mean you cannot trust them to lock in and get the win. First quarter, 0-0, 7-0. Titans in control, 7, 3, 7, 10, 10, 10, tied up, 17, 10, 20, 10, 20, 17. They need a field goal to tie it up. 23 to 17, 24 to 20, and just like that, it came back and forth, and by 1 point, by a field goal, the Titans lose, and for the second episode in a row, the Bengals are your Will of Chaos champions. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Trevor from Beyond the Games and Mayhem on the Field, and I'll see you all in the next video. Deuces.